Once upon a time, in a land where the sky kissed the hills and stars danced in ponds, there stood an ancient tree called Wispa. Wispa wasn't just any tree. She could talk, but only when the wind was very still and someone truly listened. In the same land, high above the rolling green meadows, lived a small, bouncy cloud named Poco. Poco was young, full of energy, and very impatient. He wanted to grow into a big, rain-giving cloud and water the flowers below like the elder clouds did. But no matter how hard he puffed and stretched, he stayed the same small, puffy ball. One morning, Poco zipped down closer to the earth and cried out, "O Wispa, wise tree of the winds, tell me, why won't I grow big and strong like the others?" The tree's leaves shimmered, but it didn't speak. Poco sighed. "Why won't you answer?" Just then, a gentle breeze whispered through the air, and Wispa's leaves rustled like 1,000 tiny bells. Then silence. That night, Poco floated alone, watching the moonlight cover the valley in silver. He saw a snail crawl slowly across a leaf, a caterpillar spin her cocoon with care, and fireflies flicker patiently in the dark. The next day, Poco returned. "Wispa, I saw how slow everything moves. Why do they take their time?" Wispa replied with a low, slow voice, "Because, dear Poco, the magic is in the waiting." "The magic?" Poco blinked. "Yes," said the tree. "When the caterpillar waits, she becomes a butterfly. When the flower waits, she blooms. When the rain waits, it knows just when to fall." Poco was quiet. He had never listened like that before. So Poco began to wait. He watched. He learned. He listened. Days passed. He no longer rushed. He played with wind, danced with birds, and sang with morning light. And one day, while humming a gentle tune, Poco looked down and realized he was big and gray and full of water. "I'm ready," he cried. And slowly, softly, Poco began to drizzle. He rained over fields, kissed dry petals, filled thirsty ponds, and made all the daisies dance. Wispa smiled as Poco floated by. From that day on, Poco still laughed and played, but he always remembered, the greatest growth comes not when we rush, but when we listen, learn, and let things be. Moral: patience brings clarity and